shorts gaming.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Hey Badger Army, it's Nick here with another edition of On Another Bench. Today is one of the hottest days of the year so far, so when weather like this arrives and you're in lockdown, do ensure that you get out, even if you're just sitting outside, going for a walk. You don't have to go to the beach to make the most of the day. I mean, if you're not near one, then you wouldn't be allowed to anyway. But yeah, you know, even just going out for a walk is making the most of the weather, and it's good exercise as well. So do pop out when you get the opportunity to. But do be responsible, maintain social distancing and all that. Lots of people are probably crying out, oh, you can bet when lockdown's lifted, it's going to be chucking it down all the time. And I kind of look at that as, is that necessarily a bad thing? Because when people are out walking again, if we all suddenly started rushing out again, then we'd probably cause a second wave of coronavirus. And it might actually be even worse than the first one. So the way I see it is, that's not entirely a bad thing. And, you know, I know there's people out there in whatever park in London it was, and let's not even start on the people protesting in America, you know, about how it's all oppression and stuff. Most of the people complaining about this being oppression have no idea what oppression really feels like. So let's just gloss over them for the time being. So yes, if you're going out, maintain social distancing, be responsible, and I know that I clearly can't say the word social distancing without getting my tongue very twisted. So never mind. But you know what I mean, and you know what to do. Moving on to other things, some of you might have noticed that somebody who looked a lot like me was in the new video for the JME song Pricks. It was me. And yes, that was me pushing him down, trying to get him to sign a really bad record contract, and also getting thrown against a wall at one point and then racing after him in the office. That was filmed back in February up in, I think it was West London, and it was a great fun day to do. We had about 4 or 5 hours of when we were doing nothing after a full day of that scene in the office was actually filmed first. And then we had about 4 or 5 hours where we were just sitting around, and I think we were all just really tired. I think I actually fell asleep a few times. But and then we had a couple of other bits where we're chasing him through the office and stuff. It was a really fun video. I will get Badger to put a link to the video in the description. At the time of posting this, it was premiered on Monday night, and now it's got like over 150,000 views, which is amazing. So yes, my angry face has been beamed into a lot of homes so far. It was a great fun video to do, and JME himself was really professional to work with. He took the time to learn all our names. He spoke to us all. He was really good to work with. Totally recommend it, and I hope this video helps raise his profile a bit more. So I need to do the obligatory shot of the garden. This is where I've got to be really careful. Put this down, because this is my parents' garden, and it's really nice. Can't do that. So there we go. Really nice. I know it's got a washing line in the middle there. Going a little bit of a guided tour. There's lots of good plants around here, and that stone is I nearly fell off of. So there's Dad's shed. Yes, it's looking really nice and green at this time. Seriously, my mum, she's like a one-woman Chelsea flower show. And I'm sure this has maybe gone some way to make up for the fact that the Chelsea flower show isn't on this year. So yes. So what have I been doing in the meantime in lockdown? Well, I've been really fortunate in that I've had lots of voiceover work. Well, not lots, but a good amount that's kept me busy. And I've also been doing bits and bobs of filming. I'm hopefully going to start filming a new comedy series soon, which I'm really looking forward to. I've actually got a green screen for it, which I haven't tried yet, and I'm slightly nervous about it because it's huge. So I need to go try that at some point. And I've also been doing lots of online networking. I was at a voiceover conference the weekend before last, and we had a couple of webinars. So we had like Zoom rooms. So you can imagine there was a room full of people who love the sound of their own voices. I'll leave you to imagine just how that sounded. Really good fun though. You know, we don't often get to meet a lot of other voiceover artists, mainly because we work from home by ourselves. So that was really good. I would definitely recommend, you know, if you have a specific hobby or interest that you either do or are interested in taking up, have a look around to see if there's some groups that you can join on social media. There's probably a few Zoom groups that you might be able to join as well. And I definitely recommend finding out more about that and just mixing with people. If you find that you're a bit lonely, you know, and that is pretty regular, then yeah, they're a good way of possibly reaching out to people. So Zoom groups, social media groups, see who you can find. I hope you're all doing well and not had too much lockdown anxiety. That kicked in for me earlier on in this week, and but doing bits and bobs of online networking and stuff definitely helped me and definitely made me feel a lot less alone. So yes, enjoy the sunshine, make sure that you're wearing adequate protection, and it's really not the end of the world if, like me right now, you look like you're in disguise. And yes, limit your use of social media where you can, and yes, a lot's going to happen between now and the 1st of June. I know there's been lots of talk about schools reopening and stuff, but I think a lot's going to happen between now and then. So we'll have to wait and see with that. Badger and myself, of course, both work in the education sector, and well, we've only really been talked to. It's only all that's really been said to us is that we're more likely to go back in September than anything else. So in the meantime, I guess we'll be having more on the bench videos like this. I've got more travel videos coming up soon as well. I've got a couple of travel videos from last year, traveling around on buses and trains and stuff. If you're interested in seeing that, as long as I'm not going to be setting a bad example of showing myself going out and traveling, then do let me know. I've got a couple of celebrity meetups in those videos, so if you are interested in seeing those, then let me know. I've got a couple of travel videos of my local area that will be coming up soon as well, and I will keep you posted on upcoming comedy series and everything like that. That is all from me today. Ice cream van in the background. Don't think I'll be rushing off for one. I think by the time I've walked back in, it would have melted in my hand. Enjoy the rest of your day and your week, whatever you're up to, and I'll be back with another On Another Bench very soon. Bye for now, Barmy Badger Army.
Mr. Slender, yes, bring me a dream. Do 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 that I've ever seen. Please, your magic dream. Mr. Slendy, bring me a dream.